Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the Ethereum hash rate for the RX 5700 XT. Finally, literally after a couple days after I made that other video saying that Claymore 15 had support for the Navi cards, literally a couple days later AMD released a driver now for the Navi cards that is able to mine on the 5700 now. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys that real quick here, but I just wanted to verify with you that this driver just released today as of making this video, or I guess yesterday. You guys will see this video the next day, and it's the Adrenaline driver 19.9.1. And yeah, so this is going to be really cool. I already have it installed and everything, so we're going to jump right into it. You guys can see here the driver date says September 3rd of 2019 for the RX 5700 XT 50th anniversary edition card. And I'm just going to go ahead now. I don't have anything special in the batch file for Claymore version 15. I did add the dash strap and the dash RX boost 1, but it doesn't do anything, but I'm just going to leave it there. And I'm going to show you guys the stock hash rate. So I haven't done any undervolting or overclocking or anything. We're just going to leave it stock, as you guys can see in global Wattman here. And we'll see what kind of numbers we get here. And you guys can see here that the memory timings, tunings are not supported for this hardware. And the RX boost didn't do anything. So, boom, right away, you guys can see we are getting 49 mega hash at 244 or 250 watts at the wall. Okay, you guys can see it, the kilowatt there on the right. And yeah, so maybe at the card we're probably at around 200 to 210 watts at the card. Okay, actually Global Wattman is reporting about 183 watts. Okay, in the software, but I'm gonna assume about the riser will probably take about a good 20 watts or even maybe 40 watts, because system idle was about 40 or 30 watts, so around there. I'm just gonna say 200 watts for the card. But yeah, you guys can see that 50 mega hash. Look at that, we just found a share. And yeah, I mean, obviously not very efficient at stock settings. 50 mega hash. I think a Vega 56 can get 50 to 52 mega hash if modded properly at about, I think, 160 to 170 watts. Okay, so all right, so that's the hash rate there. Now I'm going to undervolt it and overclock it a little bit, and I'll show you guys that hash rate, because that's pretty much all of us GPU miners do, is undervolt and overclock and all that kind of stuff, so we can save more electricity and that kind of stuff. Before I do that, I just want to thank one of my Discord mods, Jim, for notifying me of the AMD driver release that was out today as of making this video, and as well as another Discord member named Tanjaka, and he was helping me out. We were going and testing this out together, and he told me to use either the Afterburner or Wattman, and actually mainly use Wattman, because I did download the latest MSI Afterburner, which really it didn't really work that well. I wasn't able to go down to a lower millivolts here for the core voltage, but I installed version 4.6.2 beta 2. And you guys can probably hear that fan right now. It's extremely loud. Otherwise, it did work a little bit, but I actually had better, a little bit better stability with Global Wattman. So we're gonna use Global Wattman here, and we can see here everything's on manual at the moment. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put the core down to, so just to show you guys the stock core for this card, it shows 2063. Okay, but we're gonna bring this down to 1300 core, because that's probably what we were able to achieve efficiently. And I was able to put it down here to about 750 millivolts, and I hit apply, but the millivolts didn't really change. It's still stuck at 800 for some reason. But I'll show you guys how much power savings we'll save here. And I'm just going to put the fan speed at 60. 60%. Okay, and then we're gonna go up to 910 memory. Okay, so stock was 875. So if I was to go to 825 or higher, it would crash and freeze. So about 910 memory for me was the golden point. Maybe it might be better later on, but this is just what we're able to get right now. What I was able to get right now on my card. Tan Jaka on his 5700 XT, he doesn't have the 50th anniversary edition. He has the regular one, and he was able to get down to 750 millivolts. Okay, but I'm only able to get to 800 on this card for some reason, because maybe I think the 50th anniversary edition is a little bit higher clocked. I think. I guess AMD made it that way. So let's just see here real quick. We're gonna see now the hash rate with these settings. Okay, so we're pretty much dropped down the core and the millivolts, the voltage. Okay, so we're probably gonna see a dramatic power saving here on Ethereum for mining Ethereum. Okay, so boom, you guys can see there 51 mega hash at 140 watts, 142 watts at the wall. Okay, let's take a look here. The wattage, so the wattage of the card I believe would be at about 100 watts. Okay, so we went from 200 watts to 100 watts at the wall at 51 mega hash. That's honestly amazing, because like if I were to compare my like Radeon 7, which does 90 mega hash at about 220 watts, it seems to be that the 5700 XT is a little bit better on efficiency. So there we go, guys. We found a share. So 51 mega hash, 147 watts at the wall. That's pretty efficient in my opinion. Definitely better than a Vega 56 or 64, and I believe also better than a 1080 Ti or I would say P104 100s in terms of efficiency. But in terms of price, I believe the P104s are still the better buy. I haven't really done the math on it yet, but you guys can probably do that as well. But for the rest of the video, guys, now that we've seen the hash rates, okay, so I'm just going to leave that running. We'll come back to it. I just want to explain, are the Navi cards good for mining now? Since this is really the first revision, first kernel, I'm gonna assume when timings come out for this card, it's gonna be a lot better. Maybe 60 mega hash. I have made videos before that I thought that it would be 60 mega hash, so I'm not that far off, honestly. 51 mega hash for the 5700 XT, and actually one of my mods, Jim here, he actually modded his 5700 to a BIOS flashed a 5700 to a 5700 XT and was able to get the same hash rate. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Oh, as well, I forgot to talk about other algorithms. We did test Rio currency, Rio. It's the same hash rate and a very, very low wattage, like 80 or 70 watts or something. I forgot to record the wattage, but it was very, very low power limit and power consumption. And it worked on LOL miner, okay, using LOL miner, using the Kakarood 29 for Grin. Tanjaka was able to get 5 graphs per second. And I tested it on Vertcoin using WildRig miner. It's still 51 mega hash, so that hasn't changed in the past week. And I tried to use Gminer, but there was no compiled kernel for that, so Gminer doesn't work. I tried to mine Aeon and all these other coins, Swap, Zcash, to see what this card can do on core algorithms. And I'm going to assume, since it does 51 mega hash on Vertcoin, that it's probably going to do pretty well on core dependent algorithms. So I'm gonna stay updated. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that once a core dependent miner for the Navi cards will come out, and I'll keep you guys updated for that. I just want to finalize at the end of this video. If you guys, it seems like a pretty good hash rate efficiency on this card, and I think it's a good buy, obviously, but would I go out and buy them right now to mine Ethereum or Ethereum Classic, or maybe mine Monero, or any other ETH hash algorithm right now, which is not very profitable. So I don't know if I would go out and buy these right now, because as you guys know, the Bitcoin dominance is super high. Ethereum may be moving to ProgPow. I haven't heard any news of that recently, and it's supposed to happen the end of this year or early next year or something. I haven't heard anything of that yet. And then proof of stake, shortly after, as well as Ethereum Classic going to be moving to SHA-3 algorithm, possibly, which is FPGA and ASIC friendly, and then also, of course, Monero going to the Random X, which is CPU intensive. So really, the top 3 profitable coins for AMD at the moment are those 3 coins, and you guys can see here on what to mine. It's Ethereum Classic, Ethash, Monero, and Ethereum. Those 3 coins are always the top 3 for AMD cards. So once those 3 coins are going to go in the next year, or actually Monero is going to go to Random X in the next month or so, as of making this video. So I'm going to be hesitant to buy anything new right now, because it just won't make sense. Because the future is uncertain right now. We don't know what's going to happen in terms of how much hash rate is going to be left Ethereum or ETH Classic or Monero in the next year, if those coins decide to move to a new algorithm. ProgPow, SHA-3, or Random X for Monero coming real soon. We don't know what's going to happen to the markets, right? We don't know when a coin gets a lot of hash rate, that usually has more security. Thus, that sometimes brings up the price sometimes, but we'll see. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm pretty happy with this hash rate number right now. Obviously, we're probably going to see a lot better numbers once kernels become better, drivers can become better, and also timings for the 5700 as well. So using the mem tweak, I'm sure, or if Claymore releases some strap ability for this card as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the hash rate for the 5700 XT. This was pretty cool. I jumped on it right away. I wanted to get this video for you guys right away and give you this information, and so you guys can compare this through all your cards that you have. And but yeah, also think about the future and the coins and algorithms that may change for these coins in the future. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know your thoughts and all that good stuff. Have a good one, and peace out.